Just keep that stupid mug off the fucking camera. That dirtbag face of yours. Sorry, I'm just trying to kick you down a little notch. You got engaged today, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I got to take you down a peg.
Yeah.
Right? Not the high horse.
Things are on the uptake for this
Yeah.
boy. Let me kick him in the nuts real quick. That's great.
That is great. Are you excited?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You got your whole life. Think you can make it?
It's very sweet.
Yeah, it is very sweet. It's very nice. Feels
Yeah.
like a good moment.
She's a doll.
Yeah, she's
She's a dame.
A piece of age. I mean, they watched Buka when I was in Miami. My dog has a fucking limp.
Oh, really? What happened?
Josh got drunk and broke my dog's leg. He got all military and stepped on my dog's leg.
No, Booga's probably going
That's what I'm
nuts.
thinking.
No,
He
she
did.
was going crazy.
Yeah, she was going crazy.
Dude, she's a gazelle.
She is.
Yeah.
She's hopping around our
She's
backyard.
she's got no chill.
She's
Well,
trying to eat sticks whole.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I know.
Dude, yeah, dogs are fucking nuts.
I still think she's, I mean, 1 year old. She's like 14 months or whatever.
Yeah.
She's still a puppy. She's still dumb as shit
Yeah.
about stuff like that.
I know, but I remember just the dog fucking just shredding a stick. And you're
Yeah,
like,
that's all she does, dude.
Yeah.
No matter
Is it
what
good
you
for their
give her,
teeth or something?
yeah, her whole objective is to break it down. So whether she'll use her incisors, she'll go like a side incisor. She was already ripping through the football, trying to get the stitches off. She finds the weakest point of anything, goes, I'm going to fuck this up. And thank God she doesn't do any like furniture stuff. She doesn't do any
Yeah.
blankets, or just like she'll not, you know, she'll
investigate a blanket.
She'll investigate,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she's like,
see if there's any life in that blanket.
yeah, and if there's no kickback, she goes, I'm not going to beat this thing up, you know?
The stick fights back.
Stick fights back.
The stick's needling the gums.
Yeah, she likes to fuck shit up.
God.
So yeah, it makes sense that she's still gimping around.
Is she still limping?
Yeah. What do you think the days? How many limp days before I spend way too much money to
You
Yeah.
gotta keep pushing
get this
it.
bitch in a cast?
You gotta push it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she doesn't. It's not like a. She doesn't do any yelping to touch.
Is it on the
She
floor?
just you know.
Yeah.
She favors
She's
it.
got a little waggle.
Yeah, and then she just holds it up.
It's
Like-
a front paw?
Yeah,
Just
it's her front right. The way she like hunts like squirrels, like she'll get in that hunting pose.
yeah.
Now she just does that because it's fucked up because of Josh.
All right, well that's good. Then maybe she'll start to maybe appreciate what laying down's like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
she gets that too.
I don't know. No, you just start finding out that laying down is pretty great.
Pretty chill.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to be screaming around the house, barking at everything. You can just
Yeah.
actually, you know.
Relax.
Yeah.
Well, technically she's like 10, right?
7, right?
Well, 7's
Are you-
1 year.
Oh,
So
okay.
like, okay, she's 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still young.
Yeah, she's still stupid as fuck. dude.
Sprinting around.
Yeah. But
We were
thank
at-
you, Josh. Thank you. That's huge.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
now
To have another dog.
Yeah, our
for
dog
her-
is limping now too, though.
Really?
Yeah, this morning she woke up with a little hit, like a hitch in her giddy up.
Let's go. Maybe
Were
they
they
just
scrapping?
Yeah.
maybe
Dude,
they
his dog
just
is like a
maybe they just
fucking-
scissored.
Ugh.
Two les dogs just fucking scissoring all night
You
long.
had 2 dogs in the house?
Yeah, and our landlord came by who didn't know that we have
great.
dogs.
Oh, that's right. What happened? Did you hide the bowls? You hide the
Yeah, dude, we packed everything up and went and grabbed the cage from your house.
Yeah.
So we were just gone for like 4 hours. He came through and I was like, it was so obvious something was happening because I was like, yeah, make sure you let me know if like 30 minutes before.
What the
you
fuck
leave.
is this guy's problem?
Dude, he's
landlords
weird.
just think
He's
the dogs are
weird,
gonna
dude.
chew through the drywall. and
No,
shit.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about every time we're on the pod, he's talking about this guy stopping by.
Oh, the landlord.
And I've had
is
it up
weird.
to here.
Yeah, he told me last year when we moved in for the first summer in Austin. He asked me to spray the outside of the house.
Yeah.
10 minutes each side, like twice a week, every week
Yeah,
for the
you-
entire summer. And he
the
wasn't gonna
brick wet.
kick in any utilities.
Yeah.
He just wanted me to go out there and do that.
Keep
Hose.
my bricks wet.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted to hose the exterior of the house.
What's his nationality?
He's a white dude.
Yeah, but
French?
what's his last name?
I actually don't know his
Italian?
last name.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if a landlord was visiting quarterly,
Yeah.
I'd go.
That's a lot.
This is crazy.
That's a lot.
And this he's on at least once a month.
Yeah, he's like a once a month, once every other month stopping by. It's for something.
It's fucking insane. What was it this time?
This time was an AC check.
Yeah, not.
That's not real.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't. I don't
He doesn't
think he
trust.
likes. Yeah,
You need like a warrant to do that. In my opinion, yeah. Go to the
I
courthouse.
think there is like a thing you don't have to let him in, right? I mean, it's like
no.
squatters' rights. Squatters
yeah.
can just own your home if you go on vacation. If you rent for 1 12-month period, don't you have to ask my permission to walk the fuck in? Even if you own it?
Definitely. Yeah, you can shoot a landlord if
Dude,
they
my
come, if they come on your property.
my
you can
landlord
gun
is
them
the
down.
complete antithesis of this scumbag.
Same, yeah.
He's 100% French.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He goes, "Oh, no, I do not want to come into your home."
Yes.
I asked him to come in. He goes, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, come in. Come in. I want you to see the place. He goes,
I want you to see the place. It's his house.
yeah.
Yeah, he wants to show off what he did with it.
Yeah. I want to show you that I'm not you. You know what I mean?
Well, it's crazy because we have like it's so well kept too. It's like
No,
he's
it is. It's
there's
very
never
clean.
Been
Yeah.
it's never been an issue, and
Yeah.
we pay rent on time. We do. There's been zero reason for him.
Did
to
you have like a
investigate.
hangover sweat picking up all the old dog shit in the backyard?
Yeah.
Is he doing? He's navigating the backyard corner to corner.
He's driving by. He's hit me up a couple of times. I don't know where he lives, but he'll clock that I haven't weed because we're in an HOA. So he'll be like, "You need to pick the weeds."
That's not your job.
There's weeds up front.
That's not your job.
Yeah, I don't know the legality of it all because
Yeah.
I think that I'm supposed to take over the
Lawn duties?
Lawn duties of. I think when I signed the lease, it said that. But I mean, I'm out of there in like 3 months anyways. So I mean, let him have his little fun. Yeah.
It's only a quarter of a year. Yeah. It's kind of a long time.
Yeah, dude, it's like it's
It's
so
right
long.
around. I'm out there in 3 months.
Do you know the penalty of the dog?
Well, she's an ESA.
That's what we did.
Yeah. It's a
So
it's
in
a
our
nice little
contract, it
loophole.
said you can't have a dog. And then we got a dog after we moved in last year. And then I told Mara, I was like, just call somebody, call therapists,
Yeah.
and say you need a dog to just be a normal person.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And
how easy
contractually
it
in
is.
Texas, because it's state to state, they cannot come after you
Mm-hmm.
legally.
It's crazy how easy it is too. It wasn't even like a process. I literally
No,
was
it's like getting Adderall.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
like-
go, I'm scared of heights. You're like, here's some Coke,
Yeah,
retard.
I got a dog. Oh man.
Speaking of Coke and retards, I was just in Miami for 4 days, dude.
Oh dude, what a hellhole.
It is dog shit. I mean, beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather. You know, it's got to be. I've actually never been. I've been close.
It was the first time I ever went.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've like either stopped by the airport or something like that. This is the first time I actually walked around in a nice part of Miami. The house was insane.
I assume they're just shooting porn there.
Everybody looks like they are
Yeah.
because either it's like ugly,
24/7.
it's ugly rich Jewish old white men. That's the director.
Yes.
And then pinatas of sex, like pig porn, dude. We're talking like, everything's fake.
Yep.
There's just old, gangly old Jews carrying this little fucking meat puppet around.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, they're all holding these, these hot Mexicans and Latinas. They're all filled with fucking gas. You know what I mean? It's disgusting.
God damn it.
Yeah, it has no identity. Nobody knows what
I've heard that. I heard the food kind of sucks. there,
Actually, the food was much better, but you have to spend. It's like Austin. You got to spend $200-300 for a couple.
Yeah.
So you got to spend a lot of money. You got to go to nice restaurants because the cuisines are great. You do get a lot of wonderful cuisines: Cuban, Spanish.
But Cuban, Spanish. Come on. It's not that much going on there, is there?
No,
No. What's Cuban cuisine? The sandwich?
no, it's like artichoke spinach dip with flair. No, it's wonderful, dude. It's great.
Cuban cuisine. What? Come on.
I've been to Cuba and it was the best
Plantains? What
cuisine
are
I've
they-
had possibly anywhere, but they were also white dudes
Yeah.
that are Michelin star chefs. Yeah, it's not a Nona.
Nobody's
dough with their
like, oh,
nipples.
have you had Cuban food? It's like, yeah, I've had your bad sandwich.
Yeah. I did get a Cuban in the fucking airport on the way home
Yeah, not great.
because I was like, you might as well ruin this whole trip.
Yeah, isn't it just a ham and cheese sandwich?
Yeah, it is
like-
with pickles,
What the fuck are we doing?
a little mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a panini press.
It's the worst ham and cheese sandwich you've ever had as a Cuban.
well, they put ham and they're supposed to put pork as well.
Isn't that the same?
Pork. Yeah, it's a different
Thing.
style of cooking process.
What else they got? What else is Cuban? They got no noodles.
They got no noodles.
There's
Cuba
zero
doesn't fuck
noodles.
with noodles, dude. No.
They do a pizza, any type of pizza type thing.
No, there really isn't that much. I think they soft boil baseball. I mean, their kids, that's their only out is to fucking hit a backdoor slider. It's the only success rate of getting out of that hellhole.
Just hit it to the outfielder. He starts eating it.
Still eating it. Yeah, he's starving. His mom died last
It's leather.
year.
There's
Yeah.
nutrient in there.
There is. It's cow. Just coughing up corks from the center.
Nobody eats beef. It's all for the baseballs.
It was fun as fuck though. Her father, my girl's father, rented this place. It was a huge Airbnb on the waterfront. It was like that waterway that the ocean is on the other side. It's kind of like how, in Jersey, you have the bay
Yeah.
side, then you have the ocean side. They have this like inlet that goes through the ocean.
So it's
where
actually
you
getting
stay.
like rinsed out. It's like, so I feel like the Jersey Shore Ocean Bay is like,
That's Bay Bay.
yeah.
That's it. That's a full on bay. This is
Yeah.
who knows what this is. This is like it's like the mini Hudson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all yachts. There was a yacht
Jet
parked out
skis.
in the back.
Yeah.
We got on it. He just rented it. We just got on a yacht for one night.
So the yacht was part of the house, and then at one point they
The
just
owner
go,
of the house owned the yacht, and then everybody rents this yacht from the owner. And then my girl's dad was like, "Let's just take the yacht out." And everyone was like, in a group text, like, "Yeah, I'll fucking send it." And then they didn't pick us up. So there was this
I
like
thought it was docked there.
it was docked.
Oh,
it was
but-
docked.
But you needed a guy to you need the captain to
The
show
captain.
up.
So the captain shows up. We're throwing a ball in the backyard. This is like Friday. The captain shows up, and then this hot Latina stewardess, a boat pig,
Amazing.
obviously.
Yeah, boat pork.
And the way she was like, hey, Capitan, and they're clearly fucking. This dude's married. He's got a ring on. And that's the whole life, right? So this guy only gets paid. I found out the captain gets paid $175 an hour to
pretty
sail
good.
these ships to basically sexually assault young women.
Yeah. So
Because all these people are just like, oh, you're a captain of a yacht.
Yeah.
That's his whole shtick.
this is a great gig.
It's a great fucking gig. It's a great gig. And I got pissed thinking about it.
Yacht captain in
A
Miami.
yacht captain. And most of it, the whole week was just going beach to pool, jumping off yachts.
Where did you go? Did you guys go out into the ocean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Did
great.
you fish or anything? You just
No fishing.
just cruise?
A lot of seaweed, very weak surf. You know,
Really?
it was just it was like a lake, but clear, beautiful. Barracudas.
Did you see some
I
barracudas?
saw some barracudas. I saw three boys just
So you guys
cruising
just
around.
went on a booze cruise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the yacht itself?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then I cut myself, I almost got stitches, I almost had to go to the ER. These are butterflies.
You're drinking and you fell. You and the
No,
dog.
I jumped
you
out
and
of-
the dog
jumped-
limping.
we both came up with a whip. Like father, like daughter. She is exactly like me, though.
Wait, so what?
Dude, I jumped out of a pool and I was going to get the water skip ball, the Woboba. So I bought knockoff Wobobas from a Walgreens.
Yeah.
And I just jumped out of the pool, smacked my fucking, this is at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I grabbed the ball, come back to the pool, and you couldn't see my leg. Like
Just gushing.
gushing. And the thing was open so you could see the bone.
Oh, just flapped.
Yeah, and Mara's stepsister just immediately found these strips and sutured me up, saved me.
Get back in the pool.
Get back in the fucking pool. Wait, what are
Did
we
you get
doing?
blood all over the house?
No. I was good. I went back in the pool. Chlorine helped.
Clean it out.
Cleaned it out. Yeah, so
Oh
we're
my
back.
God. How shit-faced were you when this went down?
Let's talk about his marriage.
Oh my
No, I was on
God.
good. I was on good behavior. I was up at 8 every morning. You gotta turn it on. Mom and dad are home, dude.
I know,
This is a family vacation.
It's more impressive that you're getting up. You're not taking it easy.
No, once
Yeah.
I get up,
You're up.
I'm going.
So you're blacked out 1 a.m. at the pool.
Yeah, smashing my fucking ankles against the sides.
Everyone's asleep.
Everyone's scared. No, all the kids were up
Yeah.
because she has 3
Oh,
siblings.
right.
And then me, Mara, and then another guy. Parents are sleeping. Ping pong tournaments. It got nuts. Dude. It was exactly what I thought it was. We bought 3 footballs, 5 water balls. Every day was just. I've never had a vacation where I just got home and went, let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Never been relaxed enough to just get some fucking sleep.
No.
No, the sun comes up, you get fucking hammered and have as much fun as possible.
All day.
What's
every
the
day.
point of travel? Am I going to read on a beach? The fuck out of here.
No. You can, yeah.
Read my obituary first. I'd rather die in that fucking pool.
It is true. You go so hard on vacation. You need a second vacation.
You do.
Yeah.
And we will.
Like an incubation tank.
Dude, I jumped off the yacht because I just it hit me. I was like, I got to jump off a yacht. I haven't jumped off a yacht before. And instead of jumping off the side, I jumped where if you were to swim, like the back little deck piece.
The platform, yeah.
Yeah, the platform. I jumped towards the platform, missed it by like a hair. And her Palestinian father was like, okay, let's go. Like he's got this like deep. He doesn't get angry. When he gets angry, it's very like low key. He goes, Captain, let's go. Let's go. So we just had to leave.
Wait, how did you jump off and almost hit the platform?
Because it's like there was like a gap. You think about like the back of a.
So instead of going right into
when
the
I say
water,
yacht, it wasn't like a giant yacht. It was probably like 40 feet.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a big boat.
It's
Yeah.
big, but it's not like.
Yeah.
I'm jumping, but I did the right thing because I was boozing all day, and I gripped my toes to the edge instead of just
Yeah.
because you're slippy.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, calmed myself, saw the distance, and went, I can just do this with a soft toss. And I missed it by a fucking gun hair, dude. It would have been ER time.
So
We're
let
talking
me get this straight. The boat's like this, right?
the boat.
This is the bow.
Yeah.
They're going towards the stern, and then it's
Yeah.
got a dive
and then it
platform
goes like
at the
this,
bottom.
and then it stops here, and the dive platform is like flat here.
Yeah.
So I'm on the second level here.
And instead of going off the side,
Instead of going this way and just having fun, I went, fuck it. Let's roll the dice. And I went this.
put some boat in the way of this jump.
My jump needs more boat. Yeah, it was so stupid. So stupid.
Holy shit, dude.
It's one of those wake ups you go, oh my God, that could have been. I mean, my legs would have folded like a chair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
would've
you'd
been
have
floom.
both shins would be like
Yeah,
that.
both shits. My ankle would have been backwards, dude. You seen that would snap your foot's backwards?
Dude, I just saw the funniest video. There's a guy in a boat. He's like fishing under a bridge, and he like accidentally leaves the boat slightly in reverse, so it's like backing up into like one of the just
Pillars.
And then he realizes it. He runs, grabs the throttle, and thinks he's put it in neutral, but he's actually just put it
Reverse?
No, totally forward.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's hit the post. And then he grabs it, but he throws it just going forward, but it's going so fast, he gets thrown to the back. And this thing just does a big U and smashes back into the pillar. And it was so fucking funny.
I just saw this like high-end boat. I don't know if it was rented. I saw this video on Twitter where he's chasing down these jet skis that were clearly talking shit to him. Have you seen this video? No. This was like 2 days ago. I almost threw up.
This episode is brought to you by Trade Coffee. I'm obsessed with cold brew and I drink it year round, but until now I've always had to settle for store-bought concentrates or shell out $8 for a cup of my local coffee shop just to get my fix. But then I discovered Trade, and let me tell you, I finally am able to make my own cold brew at home. It's insanely easy, and the best part, the cold brew I make is seriously delicious. Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S. for both hot and cold coffee drinkers. They've teamed up with 15 expert roasters to source the best beans from across the U.S. and curate an exclusive cold brew collection. You heard that right. These beans are designed specifically for cold brew, so I know the taste will not only be insanely delicious, but also consistently great. Trade also provides expertly curated equipment that's easy to use, so you can brew cold coffee at home that is better in flavor and value than what you could get from your local cafe or grocery store. And since every bag is roasted to order, you'll taste and smell the difference from your very first cup. For a limited time, Trade is giving away a free Hario cold brewer when you sign up for a cold brew subscription when you go to drinktrade.com/StuffIsland. That's drinktrade.com/StuffIsland to get your free cold brew maker with select cold brew subscriptions. That's drinktrade.com/StuffIsland.
I've been drinking Trade for the last 2 months.
Hell
Cold
yeah.
brew only. Haven't tried the hot yet. I got a small bag of hot. I smoked the cold brew bag.
Yeah.
I got a second batch. I got 2 cold brew.
It's
They're
good.
little
I would
mechanisms.
love to have cold brew at home. I got to set it up.
What
I gotta
are
start
you
making it.
doing?
They sent the stuff to the wrong place, so I got to get
Oh,
it.
you didn't change your address.
I did, but I guess it got all messed up.
Well, you're missing out, pal.
Anyway, this episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
All right, everyone, look, you know BetterHelp. By now, you got to know, if you're a podcast listener, BetterHelp is the #1 choice.
That's it.
For getting some mental health
That's it.
help, with your life. You don't have to go places and you don't have to meet a million different people
Yep.
and, do this and that. You can just go online. They've got tons of options, different therapists and stuff. You can pick and choose. You can talk to them on the phone. You can text them. It's great. Men today face immense pressure to perform, to provide, and keep it all together. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year. It's often undiagnosed. It's okay to struggle. Real strength comes from opening up about what you're carrying and doing something about it so you can be at your best and be your best self for yourself and for everyone.
Yeah,
in
man.
life, It is the largest online therapy provider in the world. BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/StuffIsland. That's betterhelp.com/StuffIsland. BetterHelp.com. They've got 35,000 therapists, Tom.
35,000.
Yeah. It's got a 4.9 out of 5 rating.
That's
1.7 million reviews.
That's insane.
That's unbelievable.
If you were looking for a restaurant and you saw those numbers,
Yeah.
that ratio, you're going to that Turkish meat shop.
You are. It's
Right, Chris?
absolutely.
He's chasing down these jet skis, and the jet skis like, "Yeah, you can't catch me, you can't catch me." They're talking shit. And the one guy gets away from him, and he goes after the other guy, and then slams into, it's like in between docks. He slams into another boat. There's like 4 fat girls in the front, and they're just like, everybody's hanging on. There's 4 other people like in the captain's area, and everyone's like, dude, calm down. And then he goes, hits in the fucking another boat, and then tries to reverse, and the boat just fucking stops moving. He smashes into like 4 boats. Imagine the lawsuit. How much money?
Dude.
Are you talking a couple 100,000? Easy?
Boat's getting out of
Just
control.
renting a boat and then chasing some dude on a fucking jet ski? Because he talked shit to you or one of your girls?
Oh my God.
That's living.
And when a boat gets out of control, the oversteer is the best part.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite videos of all time. Is the fucking...
Oh,
The one where everybody gets knocked out.
Yeah.
The guy's like, it's a speedboat, and he starts turning it on, and there's just like idiots.
And everyone's
in
like standing
bikinis.
cool, yeah.
you can tell there's music on the boat.
Then it's just one
and
side,
it goes,
yeah.
They all get knocked out. They're all like,
Dude, well, it's also the tough part about driving the boat is the only thing you're holding on to is the wheel.
yeah.
So if you start getting knocked,
yeah,
it's like,
The rudder's just going with you,
crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, man. Death and dismemberment
Yeah, it's good stuff.
is great stuff. It's all we got, man. It's death and dismemberment.
I wish there were more animal death videos.
Animals?
No, I mean like killing people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I really want to see like a bear rip someone apart.
Dude, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find.
Even that shark video, I always felt like we got gypped on that shark video.
I got chipped on with the one in
Yeah, where he's like kind of out there.
it's like Iraq or Iran.
Yeah.
Iran. It's like it's
Somewhere
it's
out there,
weird,
yeah.
right? It's like a Middle Eastern country, or is
Yeah.
it Eastern European?
I said something like that.
You
I
still
think it's
see
the
blood,
Mediterranean
but it's
or
not
something.
enough. It's not.
Yeah, it's like they knew nothing about
But
getting,
he's
getting an
screaming.
angle or zooming.
Yeah, you do get a glimpse into the absolute horror that man was going through, and everyone's eating like fucking ham and eggs.
Oh, yeah.
They're all eating breakfast.
Yeah, I think
just
they were
watch this guy.
listening
He
to,
was going
like,
through like he
yacht
was
rock.
just swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just swimming. Take a quick swim through the channel, and a gray white was like, "No, you're not, dude. No, you're fucking not.
God
You ain't
damn.
taking a quick dip, dude. I'm gonna
He's gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
pieces in front of your parents."
We did that. Because we went to Colorado to
Yeah.
go get into the mountains and
This is this
pay
past few days
and honor the boy
in honor of Zer.
by sprinkling him around the mountains a little bit. And we were just hiking. We would get up every morning and just hike for like 4 hours to just like a waterfall or something.
Yeah,
Just getting out in the wilderness. And on the third day, Sadie finally looked up like, how are there bears in the area? Because I was
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of people here. The bears aren't gonna be fucking around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like, there are bears here. There's a lot of bears here. Seeing bears is very common. It's very regular. Expect to see bears.
Really?
And dude, we had just been walking like
obviously just
by ourselves.
black bears though, right?
Yeah, yeah. But still, it's like they'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Oh, we saw sharks.
Oh, you did?
Two small. One was like 6 feet. I'm sorry.
No,
Cut you
let
off.
her rip. Yeah.
One was like 6 feet. One was like 3 or 4 feet, and they were next to each other. And everybody's getting out of the water and then trying to warn like the next beach down. And my girl goes to like the
Lifeguard?
starts screaming at him. Like
Yeah.
there's a shark in the water. And he's like, "Why are you yelling at me?" He said, "Why?" And I was like, "I get it.
Yeah.
That's what she does." No, but he goes very calmly, goes, "No, that's one of the nice ones. They don't bite. It's not a biting shark. So they're just like, soft sharks that are just cruising." But like, to her point, she's like, "We don't fucking know that. We're not from here. And nobody else knows what you know.
Yeah.
So maybe just blow the fucking whistle."
Also, you don't know those are soft sharks.
And this is my point about the black bear.
Yeah.
It's like, there's going to be one black bear that's like my brother, that's bipolar. He's going to fucking hit you when you don't deserve it. One of them's going to bite.
Yes.
Who knows how hungry they are?
Dude, if we run into a black bear on the trail, what do you think? It's going to leave?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I lived in New York City for 12 years. You know how many black bears I've seen? Aggressive on
They
the J
stick
train.
around. Yeah.
Come home from a show after midnight. Anyway.
And they tell you to get big or whatever. You're supposed to be like, ah.
Yeah, just start screaming.
It's like, no way am I doing that.
You didn't see one, did you?
No, thank God. But if I had known that before we were walking around in the woods for hours and hours and hours,
Yeah.
I would have been fucking panicking the whole time.
Yeah, it would have ruined the whole experience, though.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's yeah.
to give
it's
and take.
nice. But maybe we could have got some like bear spray or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You would
I
never
really
see-
thought if I threw a big enough rock, it'd go away. Right?
I don't think
It
so.
would piss it off.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's the
but they got to be
opposite.
confused.
Yeah, go,
You'd
why
have
that
to
guy
hit-
throw a fucking rock at me? We
No,
don't
but they-
kill him.
Bro, you'd have to hit it directly in the forehead for it to be even phased.
No, but I mean, if something's throwing something to a bear should really shock it. in my opinion. I'm trying to put myself into a
funny.
bear's brain.
Hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. Just one rock throws a bear off.
Yeah, you'd think they'd go like, "Oh shit, I'm dealing with something different." You know what I mean?
Yeah, this guy's an
One
athlete.
thing-
I don't need athletes.
Yeah, because I'm
I'm
not
looking for
biking
fat,
it.
slow women. Dude. This guy's got a hose, dude.
Yeah, you'd think it would really startle them.
So you got
You
to a nice creek. You spread some fur.
Yeah, it was
Reserve
a
fur?
huge fucking waterfall. It was like a 300-foot waterfall. Sun was coming right over the mountains by when we got up there. Just morning,
Yeah,
rainbows everywhere. Just mist also too. You're like sweaty, and then it's just like,
yeah.
dude, it's sick. You're walking through the woods. You can feel like the rush
Temperature change?
of wind, and then like
Yeah.
you can feel it's like it's raining, misting just a little bit.
Yeah.
when you get in there, it's pretty fucking epic.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's almost meant to be.
The woods. Damn, the woods is awesome.
I know. We're all good. Everybody online has already said we're going to lose you to the woods eventually. Zer might be pushing this agenda.
The mountains.
Zer's pushing the agenda.
The
The
mountains.
calendar has been adjusted.
I will say though, it's so fucking dry up there,
Yeah.
dude. But it's like all your boogers are just blood,
Yeah.
and then at night, my nose was literally whistling.
Yeah.
It's just, it's dry. It's dry as hell. I was like waking myself up with my nose. It's insane. It's so fucking dry. I don't know
that's
how
so
everyone
funny.
up there isn't just like a wrinkly, leathery mess.
Well, they are.
You do see it. You do see there's old lady. You ever see those old ladies in like they're kind of like in sports towns or like those like hiking towns. All they do is run.
Yeah.
They're 90 years old and it looks like they've been running the whole time.
Yeah.
And they're just leather.
Yeah.
Just pure leather
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just that weird spider muscle.
Yeah. I had this conversation with Mara about like, young girls do like fucking Botox and all this shit. And then she's worried about like sun exposure and UV rays. And now there's cancer causing ingredients and
Yeah.
sunscreen. It's like, well, the people that you see that are complete leather bags in fucking South Jersey,
Yeah.
that's their whole personality. Is every day that they lay out 10 to 2.
Yeah.
And that's why they age a decade every year.
It's also,
You have to like really fucking try.
Yeah. And it's also, what else were they doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't that there was like carcinogens in the yogurt.
100%.
It was,
Yeah. They're using a wine quarter to brush your teeth. We're talking pure white
getting
trash.
absolutely shit faced and then
Yeah.
laying in the sun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're
It's
going to
great.
look fucked up.
It's great. 1 weekend a month is pretty sick, dude. I want to do that as much as his landlord visits him, dude. Once a month, get fucked up and fall asleep in the sun.
I love it. You just gotta hit the sun protection hard. You get the sun shirts going. You can just rock out on the beach. You can spend every
Dude,
day on the beach with the sun
Here's
shirt.
what you do. You're 1,000,000% right. For white people, you got to look at the fucking natives, right? When I say natives around here, Mexicans. Mexicans are wearing fucking turtlenecks. They're wearing the
Yes.
full. These guys are landscaping in 120-degree weather.
Yes.
They got multiple layers on, long sleeve shirts, hoodies.
what I'm talking
sometimes
about.
you're
Yeah.
like, that's UV protection. You don't have to fucking bombard your pores with all these chemicals that the Jews created so that we slowly die.
No, dude, I swear to God.
I just wear a mock turtleneck that's lightweight, water resistant.
I just bought a bunch of stuff so I can just be in the sun the whole time, swinging the golf club in the backyard.
I bet you did,
Yeah,
kid.
it's great. I'm literally,
I bet you did. That's why you don't text me.
It's gonna
for
look like
3 days.
it's gonna be like a free Palestine house, dude. I'm fucking burked up, just swinging the club back there, just looking through a slit.
hit the
Because
ball.
you need something flowy. Keep
Yeah.
the heat off you. You had a bunch of burkas.
Burka golf is so funny, dude. A line of Burka gear for golfing. So funny, dude. Men's Burger gear.
You need it in the Texas heat.
Get
You
it
need
on. Get on it, Chubbies. Chubbies, get on your Burger golf gear. Bar stools all over it, dude. Steal that idea. I don't care. How's your golf game? You get better? You navigate?
I am getting better, but I had a week where I wasn't playing, so today I was out there trying to get it back, get it all back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was my thing. I was focused on, and now I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. Imagine playing once every 2 years.
Dude.
And then beating yourself up about not having a good chip. It's like, well, you can't expect. You know how frequently you have to golf to just get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But it's such a simple game. That's what's so, deceiving.
Yeah.
Is you're like, why can't I
Conflicting.
just... Yeah.
It seems very simple.
Yeah. And you go, why can't I just put my hands in the right place? And you can't.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Josh, will you go get me one of these? Just pick a flavor.
Pick a flavor, any flavor.
Can't believe he's getting married.
It's pretty awesome. Do you know where you're going to get married?
Probably Florida. I know a yacht guy that will sexually assault your wife.
Yeah, Captain was going nuts.
Capitan, he was going hard in the paint.
He wasn't even driving the boat. He's just...
I can't say names, but
he's just
there was a
talking.
lot of... There's family orientation that was being pursued.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like a 45-year-old. Maybe, no, he's probably 55. Married.
Is anyone going to leave a review?
He's telling this 19-year-old girl that they have an open relationship. He's trying to exchange numbers with a young girl.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, we found out. I put a kibosh
She
to that
was
fucking
she was
shit.
amenable to the...
She's 19. It's fun. It's not her fault. She's having a good time. She's on a yacht. He wasn't ugly. He was a handsome guy, but he knew what he was doing.
I'd love to see a 19-year-old Tommy Pope shack up with a lady boat captain.
Actually, my oldest gap was, I think I was 22, and I knocked around like a 58-year-old in Jersey Shore.
Wow.
Yeah, big fake tits.
Did she have a boat?
Couldn't get into the shore house that I was staying at, and I dogged her in the outdoor shower in the backyard. I went down her on the steps going up to the...
That's an unnecessary move. That's an unnecessary move. That's totally unnecessary.
You don't have to say everything, Tom. You don't have to say everything.
No, I'm just talking about, like, that's not a foreplay
Just
situation.
the porch. Yeah, that was first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I couldn't get in the door, and then we started... It was after dessert. Let me get one more.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, that's what Wildwood's known for. There's a few places they're little dens of hot old women just looking for young birds.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's all bucket list shit. For a young guy, you have a fantasy of fucking an old lady, and an old lady is like,
I never got offered that a lot.
yeah, you got to be in the right spots.
I know, but
You know?
like I feel like I have been in the right spots, and it was never thrown my way.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way I feel about like I've never been offered like hard drugs,
Yeah.
but I've been around it.
Yeah.
But no one's like, hey, do you want some of this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is a cop look, I told you.
Yeah. Do you think it's working on old ladies too?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like they're bummed about it.
Well, I think
Like,
they
they think I'm
they
gonna-
look at you like, I wish I met you 30 years ago, and I probably would have had a better relationship with a man and raised the family that I wanted. But then they get past that, and their whole life is fucked.
Yeah.
And now they're looking back for the piece of shit that's going to spin them out.
But I felt like I was a piece of
Make
shit.
them shake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to squirt for the first time. They don't even know it's possible. They want a scumbag with a chain wallet,
Yeah.
neck tattoo that's just lips.
I guess. Yeah. That's. So I wasn't putting out the vibe.
No, you're
Yeah.
putting on a fucking marry me vibe. They're trying to get two thumbs
So
in their
funny.
asshole.
Just a 6-year-old woman who wants to fuck. It's like, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
That's
settle
great.
down.
Yeah, actually,
Just
you're
drunk
you're
20
looking
on the beach.
Your look to fucking old lady is crazier than just some vagrant with a fucking teardrop tattoo. It's like, oh, you actually have a true fetish. You're with it.
That's so funny. An old lady looking at me like,
but it goes
I
both
love
ways.
to
I
fuck that kid,
imagine,
but I don't want to settle down.
like a younger dude, like if you're turned on by older women, you don't want the older woman that looks like a good, decent mom that has raised children correctly. You know, you're looking for that fucking, the one tit is kind of wobbly.
Yeah,
you know, because
yeah,
she got
yeah.
a tit job way too late, and it's like a little, oblong. And her makeup's like she's wearing like lip liner that's like way off.
You're
too much
looking for someone
mascara.
wounded, yeah.
Yeah, a wounded.
Cash App's great for sending people cash. You know?
Yeah.
It's simple, it's easy. Everyone can use it. What else do you need to know?
Yeah, no.
Making
I
money
use
moves
Cash App.
should be easy, and that's why there's Cash App. It's fast, it's safe, and honestly just way more personalized than other apps out there. No extra hoops to jump through, no extra stress. All of the tools are right there to help you cash in. You can spice up your payments with custom text, stamps, and backgrounds, because why should paying your friend for brunch be so boring, or your therapist for therapy, you know? If for whatever insane reason you don't already have Cash App, just download it from your phone's app store, sign up, enter our code STUFFISLAND in your profile, send $5 to a friend, and you'll get $10 for just getting started. For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Our exclusive referral code, STUFFISLAND, in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
That's Cash App. If you want to test it, send money to Tommy J. Pope at Cash App.
Yeah.
That's my Cash App handle.
Just
Just send me
there.
money.
Yeah, just send that money.
Just see if it works.
Send us a couple bucks. And last but certainly not least, you got your Cash App, you got your coffee, you got your mind right.
Right.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go fuck. You're gonna go fuck.
Let's go, Blue Chew. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. You got to fuck.
You know what I mean?
Everything else is
Everything's
aligned.
in order.
Yeah, you got money,
Now it's time to have sex.
mental health.
Yes.
It's time to release the beast.
right, and you want a big
Yeah.
old bird when you do it.
Yeah.
Guys, be ready when she needs it and get your first month of Blue Chew free.
That's
okay?
we're talking bushmeat.
yeah.
We're talking riding
wanna
a giraffe
dive
right
deep
now.
in it. You want that Chihuahua cock?
Yeah.
You want that big old Chihuahua
3
cock?
callbacks. What do you want? That's what we do. We're professionals.
You want that big old Chihuahua
That
hog?
fat chihuahua.
You're gonna have to bite into a Blue Chew. I bet you
Yeah.
a Blue Chew.
It's a woman dog.
Yeah. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex, and starting now, Blue Chew is offering a combo so strong it'll knock your socks off and your neighbor's socks off. You'll have to move to towns with the amount of noise you'll be making. Blue Chew Max has arrived, and it combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable. Okay? Great sex is a few clicks away. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA. You get a good old USA American cock, and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in the line at the pharmacy. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code StuffIsland. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code StuffIsland. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Blue Chew will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. That is the mission.
That's our mission. Thank you, Blue Chew.
Yeah. Cut diamonds with the tip of your dick.
A wounded fucking woman that will do damage to your bird. Like my dog, she's got no chill. You know what I mean? She'll break her fucking wrist sucking your dick.
Buka? Buka does that?
Yeah. She'll do anything for peanut butter, dude.
You have no idea how the limp happened?
Well, I think it was, we were letting them go crazy in the backyard, her and my dog. And
Okay.
Buka's like a little dude. I mean, Buka's throwing jabs at my dog. They know instead of like playing, Buka's like go-to move is like hitting my dog in the face with her paw. Which I was like, I feel like that had to have. I mean, she was throwing hooks.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could. That,
Yeah, Hazel was probably like, you're not even in my weight class. Like this
She was
is.
getting like fucked up.
Yeah, she was getting fucked up, but I bet Hazel was like, enough. Every dog has its day, as they say.
Hazel caught it.
Hazel
caught one?
probably.
Yeah.
Hazel probably got one
Yeah.
bite,
Yeah.
bite in, and now Boo's like,
Well, that's the difference because Hazel's like a chocolate lab. She's like 6.
she's thick. Dude.
Yeah, she's a thick little. She's an English lab
Yeah.
too, so she's got like she's built like a fucking.
Her
square.
cage, dude. Her cage is this thick, and Buka's cage is like, I don't know, like a bag of Granny Smith apples.
Yeah.
It's like, it's nothing. It's
Yeah.
tiny little.
Those thick labs. You
Thick
can
labs,
fucking
dude.
land a plane on it.
Yeah.
They
It's
rule, dude.
fucking aircraft
They
carrier.
rule.
Yeah.
I love a thick lab, dude.
Yeah.
But it is adorable.
You feel like
seeing-
you want to put like a tray of drinks on their back.
just walk slow, get around the party.
Dude.
Yeah, but the age shows because like she was fine the whole time, but now that there's times passing after, now she's like fucked up like a couple days later. She's
like,
feeling
so
That's
bad.
what, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what. So this is what happened. So this is the first time him and his girl watched our dog. But once they get done like a 2 to 3 day like dog date, they come home and they're just like us right now, like coming back
Yeah,
from
just
Miami.
worn
The
out.
next 3 days, I'm shit.
Yeah.
I'm just laying around doing nothing. That's what Buka's doing right now. Just sleeping 12, 14, 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
Just not moving. You know, the injury is stiffening up. You know what I mean? When you pull a muscle,
Yeah.
you sleep too much. You go, ow! It's like 10 times worse. But you did,
Hazel walked into the fridge. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
drinking the milk
Yeah.
without a glass. It's the saddest fucking midnight entrance to a fridge.
Just fucking around with that kid all weekend.
Yeah. But then she gets in depression. Because she gets so excited, and their temperament, the first time they met, Buka's a bitch, dude. Don't take this wrong.
Yeah.
Buka gets fucking worked in the dog park. She's a pussy.
Yeah.
She got dogged by every fucking dog in the first couple times we'd taken her. And she came at Hazel like barking and nipping at her feet, and Hazel's just like a sweet little girl, like it didn't do much. And then they start battling, but the next time you see them, and I seen pictures and videos that they sent, and they're just like, they become fucking, they're girls, dude. They're boys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're boys. And then they get home and they're depleted, but there's also like a depression in her eyes that like we feel sad for.
Oh, because
Because it's the only time you're with a dog. Yeah.
Yes.
And they're back with humans, and she just looks at us like, it's not the same. You know?
No.
It's like us going on a guide trip. You get home to your girl, and you look at her like, you know, she doesn't know why you're sad. She's like, why are you glad you're home? You're like, it's not the same.
I had a
I
day.
was running around a backyard throwing a football with my dog.
I had a day at my lady's family's house. I was missing you bad.
Yeah, I bet.
Because like her brother's the fucking man. And he built like a pool and like a platform. Like they have this whole backyard they're hanging in. And dude, I was just like wandering around the backyard, like kicking stuff over, looking for football.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta throw a football. I can't be this close to water on a 90-degree day.
Imagine.
and not
Imagine, dude.
have an object.
Yeah.
To
It's
throw.
literally half our walks in Miami.
Yeah.
I was like, you think this place has balls? I'm 6, dude.
Dude, there is nothing worse than walking in one of those beach shops and they don't have
And
a
they don't
football.
have a nice football.
Yeah.
I got a water ball. I got a full NFL leather ball. I got 3 skippers, and then I got the bigger skipper that's sponge and not
Yes.
just the gelatinous ones.
Yeah. For the adults, for the geriatrics when they jump in the pool.
Yeah.
Switch it out.
soft-
Yeah. Switch it out.
do one of these.
You get the softball going. Yeah.
The water weights.
Pressing down. That shit's
No, we
crazy.
set that next. Whoever is going to rent this place next, if it's not for the guy that owns it, they got a whole igloo full of fucking
just
sports.
a treasure trove.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're due for a little beach trip.
We got to set it up. It's got to be soon because I want to do it when the rest of the country is also summer.
Yeah, we just go to the Gulf.
Yeah,
We do a weekend.
let's just go back.
Well, it's right there. You can just drive down.
It's right there.
You just got married.
Yeah,
Take a little trip.
that's all we need. It's a
It's an
celebratory.
Yeah, just a weekend.
Bring
yeah.
Buka.
Yeah. No, Buka stays.
Yeah, let her stay.
Chill.
Yeah, yeah,
Buka stays.
yeah. We'll figure out each other's limbs.
Buka
We don't, have
stays.
to- we don't need pets
Buka stays.
or dogs.
Yeah.
She's chasing the football now.
I know. I
got
saw
Buka
that.
hooked on the football.
Yeah,
Because my
Really?
dog, the only toy my dog plays with is the football
dude.
Yeah.
She tries to catch
she
it. It's
tries
the
to
most
catch
adorable
it.
thing.
with her
Really?
with her arm.
She'll.
Dude, she goes on her hind legs and goes.
Dude,
up.
she does.
Yeah, she's like a safety.
Yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
pop the ball in the air like tip drill it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her
she's a
body's
linebacker.
built. Her body cavity is like this, and then her legs are. She got midget legs,
Yeah, dude.
so she'll sit down and
She's
Josh
built like a
will
coffee
toss her the
table.
ball. And she goes. She tries to catch it.
It's
so funny.
sick.
I do feel for dogs so bad on the hand situation.
Yeah. Lack of hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
The hand and arm situation.
This is the biggest thing you got.
Got their mouth.
They're so close.
Yeah.
The energy's right. They've got all the social stuff down.
Yeah.
They just can't
Yeah.
interact with the house.
Yeah, they're landfish. Because even like, I mean, obviously monkey because we're monkeys, but even like a gecko or think of like any
Yeah.
type of
Lemurs.
salamanders.
Yeah.
There's hands. Everybody's got a little bit of a hand.
Yes.
And dogs are just fucking.
They got just. It's
Yeah.
almost a
It's
hook.
so close.
They
It's
got
so
that
close.
weird claw that's like halfway up their
Yeah.
arm. The dew
Yeah.
claw.
Yeah, the mid claw.
Yeah.
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Useless as fuck outside of scratch. That's the one thing I can't saw down because we take her out enough that like naturally
Oh,
dogs in the
yes.
wild, you don't have to clip their fucking nails
Right.
because they're just getting down,
Just ground down.
grounding down, and then they have that fucking
I know.
pterodactyl claw on the
That's how
inside.
far. I mean, that's how far they are from a hand.
Yeah,
You know, the thumb has just retreated.
yeah.
Way up.
Yeah, it sucks. And it could help.
It could
Just
help.
give me a little. If it was just angled, like that,
yeah.
like a thumb.
Maybe it's to catch a football because you're retarded.
That would be sick if she hooked it.
Couple notch. Just start throwing back. This is
Yeah.
wild, but I gotta piss. 45.
I don't even know. Yeah, I wonder if they know that I wonder if it makes them sad that they don't have hands.
I don't think they think. They say that they have like they say they're like they're like intellectually at like a 2-year-old's like intellectual level, but it's like there's zero chance.
No,
There's no way.
no, because I think even a 2-year-old would be like, "This sucks." Like
What the fuck
a
is
2-year-old would be looking at its parents, going like, "What
this? Yeah,
the fuck?"
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't know. It would be brutal. The only means of transporting goods is through your mouth.
Yeah.
That's inconvenient.
No. Yeah. It's an absolute disaster. And even trying to, just getting lids off,
Yeah, yeah.
knowing how much food there is in the house and being completely unable to access it.
It has to. I've had this thought too. I wonder, because like when we feed her, right? It's like all she knows is I go into the garage and then I come out with what she eats. So like, what does she think is happening in there? Do you know what I mean?
Well, she's been in the garage, right? She's seen the bag.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know if she associates it. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like we have it like kind of up on like a shelf and like whatever.
Okay.
So I just don't understand. Do they think that we're? I don't know. I'm like,
That
does
you're
she think I'm hunting?
Yeah. I don't know. I bet not. They certainly don't respect you like you hunted.
True.
Yeah, that's
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not like, what a kill.
Yeah. My girl's been on fucking, I don't know, the last 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, like medicated food. It's like
Yeah.
$70 a case.
Jesus.
I'm spending like $400
Yeah.
a month in her food.
Yeah, it's for the chicken allergy, right?
Yeah, we talked about this last episode. It's like just
She's got a chicken allergy?
yeah, pit bulls have like a chicken issue. Remember Nate said this about his dog.
Really?
A lot of pit bulls, yeah, can't digest chicken for some reason. Because when she ate the stick, they were like, just give her a natural rice and chicken, boiled chicken, no salt, no seasoning, and rice. And that's that pile of diarrhea she dropped. It was a pyramid. In Egypt, it was like whatever they do.
What the fuck is going on with this food?
Yeah, dude. I watch this. There's a couple reels. I follow like dog trainers.
Yeah.
Now, and there's one dude with an accent. I don't know if he's British or whatever, but he's like, he's
Such a funny accent to not know. No, he's fucking British.
no, but it's weird. It's like
It could be Chinese. I
it
don't know
might
what
be
the fuck's going on.
Australian. It might be whatever. He's got a funky accent, but he like curses, and he's always like sitting out inside of a van with the door open. There's fucking 30 dogs around him, all respecting him. So like
Yeah.
you respect him while he talks. You're like,
Right.
this guy's got this.
Yeah, all
you know how
those
hard it is
dogs-
to have one
all
dog.
Those dogs can't be wrong.
They can't. 100%. Yeah, and he said something about the hill science diet.
Yes.
That what everyone thought is like prestige
No, it's
type
the
thing.
worst.
And there's apparently a contract with all these vets where like that's all they push. And the veterinarian that we go to, that's all they have.
Yes.
Is hill science. And she's had a problem ever since we've been feeding.
So killed our guy.
Yeah, really?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm starting to believe in this shit where it's like we just have to change. And then we've been talking about this to other people in our travels where it's like we met this one woman who's like, "Oh, I just make all of the food for our dogs. It's so much cheaper. You get a big batch of protein, regardless of what protein. Put in some peas, carrots, all the things they can digest naturally,
Yeah.
typically, outside of like a food allergy. So we just got a blood work done. We're waiting on that. But I might just do a fucking
Dude,
a
that's
big
what my
batch
lady's,
of food.
my lady's sister, what they do is they like, I think they literally sell a thing at the grocery store that's just called a dog roll.
Yeah, I've seen
And it's
this.
just a big thing of pork, and they just chop it up,
Yeah.
put it in the bowl in the fridge, and then just weigh it out and feed it to them every time. And they're
Yeah.
just fucking crushing pork.
Yeah.
Because apparently nothing's allergic to pork.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently nobody has a pork allergy.
Human or dog?
Yeah.
Or any animal?
I think everything can eat pork.
Wow. I got
Isn't
no
that
notes
crazy?
on this because I'm waiting for you to go. I'm just kidding.
No, I swear to
We're
God.
all allergic
I
to
swear,
pork.
I swear to God. I think
I heard
nothing-
swine's like the worst thing you can eat as a human, though.
No, only if you're like Jewish.
It's like the dirtiest, they say.
They
They say it's a filthy animal. That's why they don't eat it.
No, but it's
Not
clean on
organic.
the inside.
yeah. Dude,
You
Kyle,
peel the skin off, you eat the inside. Yeah. You
Kyle
don't
the
eat
pig
the
farmer.
wrapper.
They're like loaded with parasites,
Carl the pig
I don't know
farmer
about
sending
that.
us.
right? I don't know. That's what I
don't
thought.
think so.
I'm
Loaded
pretty sure
with
that's
parasites?
I'm pretty sure that's why they don't. It's like a filthy animal. That's why they don't want.
I think they can get sick, and then you've eat
I could
sick.
totally be wrong about this, but I'm almost positive that's why people avoid like swine.
I thought there was like fucking like worms and
I think
shit.
it's just-
Yeah.
Yeah. There's parasites in pig that don't exist in other meats.
Yeah.
From a large factory standpoint, like the way, factory chickens are disgusting.
Looks like some people are allergic to pork.
Yeah. I feel like, everybody's got some type of allergen.
Dude, I swear to God, you repeat one thing that someone tells you.
Yeah.
And it's always wrong.
My whole
Yeah,
personality.
it's always wrong.
You see, look at this.
Well, I'm trying to be less like that because it's like, people start talking about something and my instant reaction is like, whatever.
Yeah.
This is definite bullshit.
Yeah.
I try, but then it ruins conversations if you're always looking at someone like,
Yeah. That's maturity, though.
yeah.
Maturity is hearing someone say something and just going, okay.
No, because
And
that's
it's
what
not
I
caring.
that's what I do. And
That's the goal. Yeah.
But I got to go now. I'm trying to be like, oh, really? Nothing's allergic to pork? That's like really that's amazing. It makes sense.
Oh, you want to be? You want to be positive in
Yeah,
an insane way.
encourage.
Oh my God, no. That's
I
more.
can't keep doing this.
That's more
I can't
energy.
keep living a cynical life
Dude.
every conversation.
That's more energy than fighting trying to promote their message and then and backing them is so much more effort than going, oh, you think that's real?
No, that's because that's how I've lived my whole life. Is someone to go, no one's allergic to pork, and I go, yep.
Yeah, dude.
And then I just put my hands in my pockets and I
Yeah.
stare at the floor. I move stuff around.
Yep.
And then it's terrible.
Yeah, you just wait for them to
So now-
stop talking.
Now, but I can't do that.
Yeah, that's a dad in a basement move, dude.
Yeah.
My dad in the basement, tell him anything, he'll go, He'll go, oh, that's cool. All right, well,
Yeah.
how's everything else? He's not touching that. If my dad's got no follow-up question, he goes, in his head, you're a fucking idiot.
Yes.
I'm not going to bring that up because
Yeah.
I don't want to care enough to try and get you away from this feeling that you have. I don't care.
Dude, that's.
I want to be left in peace. Why don't you go up and see your mother real quick?
I'm a dog on a bone when I get that look. You know, when they go, oh man, no, seriously.
Yeah. I know you don't believe me. Yeah.
No, I also thought it was bullshit.
I was saying, yeah, I've heard the same thing. Your mother told me that. No, I agree.
Oh fuck, that's brutal. Oh yeah.
That's nice. Pigs, huh? Oh. No allergies.
Pigs. Nobody's allergic to pork. Nothing's allergic to pork.
Anyway, how's Mara doing?
Yeah.
That's usually how he gets out of anything I say, stupid. Okay.
I guess it's not so crazy now that if you think of that, but like,
You're trying to land this.
I'm
You're trying to land this plane on the back of a Labrador, dude.
no, because people are allergic to shellfish.
Yeah, it's
A
not
lot.
real. None of it's
No,
real.
I mean that's real, but it's like it makes sense because they're fucking bugs. You know?
Yeah. It's a cockroach of the sea, they say. A lobster is.
Yeah. Or like a shrimp. Yeah.
Scrimps?
Scramps. They're just bugs.
Yeah.
They're underwater bugs.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes sense that you know. I wonder what insects people are allergic to.
Nothing makes me more excited than watching a black lady at a steakhouse eat a seafood tower.
It is. It's
The
pretty
joy.
great. It's pretty great.
It is absolute water park joy.
Yeah. Dude, it is. It's so great because you got to watch the dude that bought it.
Yeah. No, he's counting dollars the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Just bleeding out. Yeah.
And she's getting shrimp caught in her fake nails.
Struggling to find the difference between her nail and the shrimp.
Oh, God.
They're hot pink nails.
Yeah.
Bedazzled.
They're only hot pink because of the shrimp.
Those nails.
Like a flamingo.
Yeah. That's why flamingos are pink.
Yeah.
Eating fish.
Dude. Yeah. What's going on with those nails?
Black lady nails or just
Yeah,
nails?
black
My
lady
girl's
nails.
nails are black lady nails.
Really?
It's nuts, yeah. She gets them done every like 3 weeks. She goes to some Asian, some gay Asian dude.
Well, back to the dog. It's got to drive dogs nuts.
What? The
See
nail?
someone with hands just disable them.
Yeah. And then she flips them too. She does like real Puerto Rican type. When she wants to talk,
Your lady
the
does?
fingers go bananas. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's...
That's how you know she means it.
My lady was she's a licensed nail tech, and she'll decide randomly that she's gonna do her nails, and it stinks the house up for fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
It's
pollution.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then she'll have her friends come over, and then it's like right when it ends, like it'll be like, oh, nice, it's ventilated out. Then she'll have a friend come over, she'll do them, and then it's just back into the fucking. I'm in fucking Fallujah.
Yeah,
dude, can't that kill you? Can't that...
There's zero chance it's good.
Yeah. Isn't that why all like Vietnamese people die at like 30?
I think it's Agent Orange, but
It's the napalm.
That's a chemical in nails. Nail techs. Yeah, I mean, it is gasoline. It's like essentially
It's definitely
the
horrible
worst
for you.
chemicals. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go do a T3 together. We're gonna answer some questions.
Yeah. Jump on over the page for T3. We'll drive around the neighborhood.
Get to the Patreon for some
Drive
T3.
around. Oh, I just farted. It stinks.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell it soon. 6:45. We got to go. We got an hour and a half before sundown.
Patreon.com/stuffisland.
There you go.
Yes, sir.